Hey, level tarot. Let's do a collective general timeless right now tarot reading. Okay, all signs are welcome. It's 3:51 p.m. and today is June 8th, 2026. Okay, so I just did a Scorpio scale tarot reading. It was a little bit all over the place, so that might not resonate with everyone. Okay, but it'll be up there, and just take what resonates in that reading and leave the rest. Okay, there's definitely, yeah, some, I was just a little bit kind of like, anyway, so I'll watch it and check it out later. Okay, so check it out on Scorpio Scale Tarot. If you haven't yet, go subscribe. Okay, and thanks for all my new subscribers, my OG subscribers, and if we vibe subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this one, let's see what the energy is with this one, but that's just like what came out in that reading. Okay, and so let's see what comes out in this reading. I'm just like, holy crap. So someone's getting cut off for sure. Yeah, you might be moving. Okay, these receipts are coming out, and it might, when these receipts come out, you might have to move. Okay, because there's, I think something's happening to you where you're at right now. Okay, and that's going to be piled in with a bunch of other receipts that have been happening to you at maybe other places that you've lived. Okay, yeah, you're walking away. So receipts are coming out and you're just going to leave, okay? Or you might get some sort of money and walk away. But I'm kind of picking up that wherever you're at, just keep taking your emotion back. Keep walking away from situations that aren't serving you or serving your highest good, okay? Or they don't feel right, okay? Yeah, just follow your intuition, okay? Or listen to your readers, your high priestesses, your psychics, okay? Or your high priests. Yeah, because there's some third-party stuff going on. Okay, that these people are third parties to your work. Okay, and then so they like find out what's going on, and that's when they, oh, we love your work, but they're really attacking you, and they're really just keeping tabs on you, and then they find ways to kind of like tear you down while you're trying to get your work done. Okay, distraction tactics. This is the way to sacrifice your time, your energy, to focus on their third party situations instead of focusing on yours. So you're moving. All right, so yeah, today's June 8th, 2026, 3:53 p.m. Let's get into this. Messages for the right now. Okay, for the collective. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I was kind of like, it took me 4 tries. That's what is kind of the vibe in the Scorpio Scale Tarot reading. Look, and the Devil card came out first. Wow. So literally what happened, I was like 15 minutes into a reading, and I had to get up, and there was 2 big ass houseflies in here all of a sudden. And the same thing happened to me yesterday. I didn't read yesterday. I had to do laundry and like chores and stuff like that. But literally there was like all these flies, the same fat little flies, all in my house all of a sudden. So I'm like, what the hell? But literally I'm in the middle of reading, and like 2 flies, I had to kill them. So I just deleted the whole reading and started over again. So that was the 4th time the reading that you're going to see on Scorpio Scale Tarot. Yeah, so there's people like overindulging in vices right now, okay? Or this Devil card, this Devil is a business, a company, a boss, and then these 2 trained to him are like its workers. Okay, so they might be feeling foolish, okay? Or to come at you in this toxic energy is foolish. Okay, and then the same little pyramid guy with the donkey ears, okay, right there, looking like Pinocchio, is in the 3 of Pentacles. Something with a pyramid scheme, or this business is like a pyramid scheme business. Okay, and then the Chariot. So you got a Cancer involved, or you're moving forward, you're going to have a new start. Okay, just, I feel like these people are making fools of themselves, coming at you in a toxic way at all. Okay, but that's like a form of an attack, okay? Yeah, these people are trying to like Get back into your energy, but you've been pulling your energy back, so they can't. Yeah, they're trying to create illusions around you. They might pass away. Someone could get in a car accident. Okay, you got the moon. Okay, someone's trying to act like the big bad wolf, but they're like a little wiener dog. Yeah, in this group. Okay, this group, like, I'm hearing beehive. Okay, runs a beehive, or they like trying to pretend like this house is like, this is like their beehive, like a actual beehive. Okay, and then these guys are over here in a group and they run this beehive. Okay, and the justice is moving in. Okay, illumination, and your money's, there's like a large amount of money that's being looked into. Okay, that it was supposed to go to you, but it went to someone else. Okay, and then they can't take back what they did. They're not reflecting. Okay, they have no reflection. So they have not reflected, and they have no reflection going on. Like they have no remorse for whatever they did, this group, these people. Yeah, you got two pieces of evidence. They're trying to keep you blind to something. Okay, they're all heartbroken, sad. Okay, that's what they wanted for you, and now they're stressing, sick, laid up in bed, having nightmares, crying. Because they're in the spotlight now, but it's not for stuff that they wanted. And you just are going to walk free because you aren't involved in this. This group won't leave you alone, collective. Okay, they did full moon magic on you to get back in your energy, and 9 of Cups. Now all the cups are dumped out. Let's see what the 9 of Cups is. Okay, almost done, dogs, because I'm like literally going to bust this out and be done. I'm just like, they ain't going to like these ones today. Man, crying in my comments, huh? Oh, if you don't like communication, then maybe you shouldn't watch tarot. If you don't like people like talking, like, or like reading energies and stuff like that, then what the hell are you watching tarot for? What do you guys like? You just go anywhere you can try and get attention, right? Like, you're such cowards. Like, send them in. I think you're all a bunch of cowards. Okay, 9 of Cups reversed. Truth, loyalty, liberty, but the readings vary and include mistakes, imperfections, etc. Yeah, so this is a mistake. I feel like you warned them, or you're a reader, or whatever. You've been telling people, like, better not. I don't think that's going to work out in your favor. They do it anyways. So, yeah, definitely, you could have a Cancer, a Capricorn, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Libra up here. Okay, or those signs, you could be dealing with any of those signs. Okay, or that's the whole group. They wanted to come in and be Pinocchios at you. Yeah, so something with a Cancer, or something's ending, or something's gonna get a car wreck. You need to be careful driving. It could be a Cancer, or the cops are moving in, or the cops are gonna send you official messages. The Chariot and the 8 of Wands. There's a complete ending though. Like someone like seriously might pass away, like in a boat wreck or a car wreck. I'm seeing a boat back here, and it's gonna be like right outside of town or where they live or something, or outside of a house. Okay, this is like a visit from the devil and the Grim Reaper. Okay, why the devil? Okay, because of all these illusions and these lies, okay? And they were trying to like send you down the river of Styx before your time. Yeah, these third parties. They're overindulging and like partying and like sex and vices right now. So stay away from these third parties. Or if they all fucked up every time you see them, it's because that's the devil running them. Okay, and it's like they can't help. Okay, when they're overindulging like this, that's the devil making them overindulge because of what they did. Okay, which is they made a contract by making deals with the devil, and now that some time's up, or there's a complete ending, or something happened, the devil is keeping up, 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 the his side of the deal by coming for you, who made a deal with him. You know, there's like several episodes on in the Twilight Zone. I only watched the first 4 seasons because they changed from Rod Serling, the creator of the show, and they changed writing. So I only watched 4 seasons until the 4th episode, and then I stopped. So Twilight Zone has several episodes of making a deal with the devil. One of the guys is like a hypochondriac, and he's super messed up to his wife, like treats her like shit, always crying around. And he makes a deal, and she ends up dying because she like falls off the roof. So if you guys don't understand like what it means to make a deal with the devil, you need to go do a little bit of research, because it's too late if some of you already did. So if you did, which you know you did, some of you need to go figure out what that means. So this emperor, okay, is gonna die. So there's been an older man or a boss person. They're a catfish. There's like a catfish down here out of water. And this person took you on collective, and now they're gonna pass away. And that literally, the Ace of Swords and the Emperor card came out in Scorpio Scale Tarot's reading. Okay, so this person's gonna pass away or it's permanently cut off. Like this person has no more access to you, period. Okay, and I think this person's gonna pass away. And I think this also is the leader of the group, and this Emperor is also the devil, like as far as you go, collective. Like this person is trying to be the devil in your life. Okay, you might not even know this person, but they on your ass like the devil on their ass. Okay, Knight of Wands. So yeah, so the Chariot, so someone could be moving in fast. Okay, or there's a cop that's playing, or this Emperor and their crew, these third parties, these groups, are on the run with the Knight of Wands right here. Okay, or like as soon as this Emperor, their leader, passes away, they're all going to be on the run, and that's when the cops are going to move in, because they already know, like, if this person passes, like something's going to stop, and it's going to expose the rest of the people involved, or they're going to find paperwork on it. I would definitely watch the Scorpio Scale Tarot one if you feel obligated to, or like my readings. Okay, this is kind of tying in. So there's something with like things are on people's desks, like being reviewed right now in the Justice Department. So but I was kind of talking shit in that one a little bit. 7 of Wands. It's just like, dude, people are so I'm like, I don't think people really pay attention to how they are and other from like, they don't really think about like, oh, how's this person viewing me? It's like people care about being judged, but when they're in someone's face, it just goes out the door or something. It's like they care what people think, but they don't do anything to like, I don't know, cover their ass. Like if you cared so much, then why'd you go do that? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's just kind of like everything just seemed kind of fake. All right, so yeah, these people can't, 7 of Wands reverse, they can't attack you anymore. This is a complete ending. Okay, someone's gonna pass away. So once this Emperor, this is the main person that's been attacking you. This person could be your stalker collective, could be a family member, could be someone who's a wealthy man in a boss position. It could be someone just running this gang or group that you don't know. Like whoever this Emperor is, once they pass the 7 of Wands, there ain't gonna be no more attacks, because this is the person that's been sending all these people to attack you. Okay, and then you're too strong. Okay, someone could be a Leo. Yeah, you're too strong. Like these illusions, like you don't, you're in tune with nature and the planets, and I just feel like you've been through too much, collective, to even like take any of this stuff serious that these people are sending at you, and that's why you're gonna get a victory. Okay, I think this is like this is like the last test, and you pass, collective, because these people are gonna pass now, and this is just gonna abruptly stop. It's like you just had to like learn to not feed into this, and then they go away. You know what I mean? Because that's all they want is attention, and the more you give it attention, the more that they can stay. The less you give it attention, the more it's going to fade away. Okay, cycle's closed, and they're all under judgment. Okay, I got the sun and the moon, okay, and like there's a coffin floating in the water, and there's like a white cat. Okay, you're protected, okay, you're just, they keep setting up obstacles or trying to do stuff, and you just walk on by. Okay, like you don't have any investment attention, you don't have your attention on it, you don't have any time or money or anything invested in this, you're not getting anything back from this. Like, why would you feed into it? Because they want you to, so that's what you do. You don't. Okay, and then they're spying, okay, or they're getting spied on because of this money. There's a large amount of money that is getting investigated right now. I'm hearing the IRS. Okay, I heard audit. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they've been attacking you. You just fight them off. Like, you got several different ways to, like, switch it up on these people. And, like, they keep coming in trying to love bomb you. And you just keep walking away and shutting it down. Yeah, 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And look, dude, I swear I saw, like, it look, I've seen shooting stars before, but this looked like neon, like turquoise blue, like just like that, but it was like eyeball shaped. And I swear, because I've seen shooting stars, and I'm like, that was an alien. That was like 2 nights ago. So that just reminded me of it. I don't know if I talked about it already, or I talked about it in the Scorpio scale tarot one, but basically it like streaked across the sky and then disappeared. But it was a glowing neon, like turquoise, and it was like shaped like that, like an eyeball. Like, how do you do it? Like that. Okay, like this space right here, and it was like whoosh, and like crossed the sky, and I was like, oh my god, I was an alien. Because I've seen shooting stars, but not like with a turquoise neon blue glowing like streak. So you got some serious I don't know, it's just a sign to me. Also, if it was a shooting star, another thing in Twilight Zone is there's, I think the last episode it was Jezebel, and you know, this couple was gonna get married, and then this witch came in, she wanted the dude or whatever, and then he found out how to like break the spell, and then they saw a shooting star, and at the end they were like, if you see a shooting star, that means a witch is dead. So I don't know how much truth is to that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's see what else. So yeah, the cycle's closed, people are in judgment, and you're protected. You got the victory. So they're watching, you know what I mean? But also there's people in the justice that they're moving in with the Chariot. Okay, you got the Death twice. Like, these people are done for. This is a complete ending. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like there's more stuff going to happen, but or something's going on right now, like as I'm reading. Happened on Christmas Eve. Okay, it could be something with a Capricorn. Why is it 3 of Cups and the Devil? So, someone abusing prescription drugs. So, the heavy vices involves an executive or executives, and involves landscapers and landscaping. Okay, so these people are overindulging. I told you, they're like, they can't help it. That's the devil running them. Like, if they like can't stop doing something, like addictive behavior like that, and it's just all of a sudden they're just overindulging, they got the devil on their right in their ass. Okay, that's just, I'm just letting you know. Someone being traced and tracked, someone's car. It's like, dude, like, say you collective, you're just like, oh yeah, I'll have a drink, or you'll do something once in a while. It's like someone like that who usually just has 1 or 2 or something like that. Maybe just, let's just say alcohol, for example. And now they're like chugging a whole bottle, like excessively drinking, and you're not used to that. Okay, that's because they made a deal with the devil. They changed like overnight. Okay, someone's karma will be sickness, disease. Okay, Sagittarius. Another Twilight Zone you should watch is The Jungle. Sagittarius birth is titled The Jungle. And it's the Rod Serling Twilight Zone. Sagittarius birthday is November 22nd through December 21st. Okay, so there could be a Sagittarius, or you're a Sagittarius, okay? Or something between November 22nd and December 21st. Famous people copy you. It's because you're so cool, collective, huh? Aliens protect you. Confirmation. I knew it. That's confirmation, because I was like, that was an alien. That there's no way. I was like, hell yeah. I see stuff all the time, but I'm not trying to get people on my ass for that kind of stuff. No, you didn't. And I'm like, here's that sign you asked for. Okay, and a person or people are stealing and harvesting your energies, these third parties, the devil. And that's why, again, so also, like, your energy, if these people are harvesting your and stealing your energies, collective, once they do that, it's like it becomes really toxic. That whatever energy, like, instead of it transmuting into something positive for these people who are stealing it, it's becoming back like toxic. Okay, this person can't get to you. That's why this is over. Okay, good job, collective. You, like, with the Nine of Cups reversed, this is done. You got the Death card twice. It's like a complete ending, okay? I'm surprised that Ace of Swords didn't come out. Okay, involves ex-friends. Okay, why the Fool, the Emperor, and Death. Okay, involves a stolen idea or stolen ideas. Yeah, but again, they're stealing it, and then as soon as they steal it, instead of it transmuting into something for a positive income, it just turns into toxic and into a negative. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if they're going to harvest from you, they're going to steal that from you. You're not giving it to them freely. The side effects are toxic because they stole it. They took it through force, rapaciousness. They used force. So their outcome for doing that, going about it that way, is going to be toxic and negative. Not going to be like if it's like you're not stealing anyone, so like whatever happens for you is going to be positive because you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, works at or with Homeland Security. Okay, and this involves their uncle on their mom or dad's side. Okay, so someone else's uncle is involved in this. No victory for these ops. And a coven member told on this or their coven. Good for you. Okay, thanks for doing that, coven member. Like, oust these fools. Yeah, no victory for these ops. Okay, it's complete ending with this Aries or this Emperor and this Death card. Okay, involves your ex-lover. Okay, and it doesn't have to be an Aries. This could be any sign, but they could be in a boss or position, or they are like the head of the household. Okay, or they're like they're their own boss or something like that. Someone smokes marijuana. Okay, and involves the sewers. Sewer, a artificial subterranean conduit to carry off sewage. They got this person under surveillance, this boss, okay? Something happened in the 1950s. So this person, I said earlier, could be in like this Emperor energy. This person could have a white beard, could be older. I said in their 80s, okay? So someone could be in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, okay? This Emperor, this boss could be an older man, okay? Doesn't have to be, but something happened in the 1950s, okay? And here is a sign, and this was all gossip. They full of it, okay? And maybe that's why this coven member told, because this person, this boss, is full of shit. And they're like, I'm not going down with this piece of shit, liar. And so they told, good for you. You'll get good karma for that, or you'll lessen your karma if you do the right thing. Like, save your own ass, people. Like, karma won't ever stop, dude. You don't get to pick and choose that shit. I keep telling y'all. even my dad, before he passed away, like, I didn't think he was going to pass away for a couple of years, but I was like, you know, he knew I read tarot cards and stuff, and I would pull his card for him. He's like, what's my card today? But he supported anything I did, but I was like, Dad, do you think like some of this stuff's happening because you're getting karma? He was like, hell yeah. He was like, yeah, I've done some things, and yeah, I think I'm getting karma. That's what he said. I was like, yeah, because this is pretty messed up. So he's like, yeah. He didn't sit there like, no, I'm not getting karma. I was like, this kind of feels like you're getting like a little bit of karma, Dad. And he's just like, yeah, I'm for sure getting karma. He's like, you don't mess with karma, you don't mess with Mother Nature. Mother Nature is karma. Okay, so Bernie Mac, October 5th, 1957. So, and then the 1950s, okay? Born in Chicago, Illinois. He's a Libra, okay? Oh, you think you can ignore me? Okay, someone with Bernie Mac. Okay, the Chariot and the Nine of Wands, okay? Or like the devil's like over on people, like, I just pictured Bernie Mac as the devil. And he's all, oh, you think you can ignore me? Dude, the Bernie Mac show. I need to rewatch that. You need to start writing. I used to watch it all the time. You need to start writing or journaling date, sign, and time. It's like, what did they have? The Bernie Mac show, and then the what was it, Malcolm in the Middle? I saw they're doing a reboot on that. I'm like, oh, at least they got the original cast. This was meant to happen, okay? So the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, you need to start writing or journaling date, time, and sign, and this was meant to happen. So you're moving forward, okay? Or like something, these people are gonna go on the run, the cops are gonna follow. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, someone has hidden money and assets. Okay, and someone hacked your email. Involves the military. I'll see you in court when this stuff all comes out, huh? Keep hacking. Oh, and people telling me I'm a hacker. Don't. No, I'm not. I don't even know how to hack email. Why? You know what? I don't like looking into people's stuff. I'm not a privacy invader. Okay, like I'm not. If someone wants to tell me something, I'm for it. If you're over here accusing me of looking into someone who I don't even know, you guys are hilarious. Yeah, and the people that are hacking are these guys, not me. What the fuck? I think you know what it is. I'm spiritually hacking y'all, dude. Like, cause you guys all want to play, and like I'm doing some stuff that I don't think people get. I got some gifts that are, I think, make it look a certain way, but whatever. You guys can accuse me, whatever. You better show proof. If you're gonna accuse me of something, you can show some proof about it. Because I'm like, what? What do I get to say, or is just whatever you say about me is what it is, or what? Like, I don't get to defend myself. I'm like, prove it. Like, prove some of the stuff that you guys are accusing me of. Like, prove it. Show me proof. Like, screenshot something and send it to me to prove. So then maybe if there is something going on under my name, I can go look into it. So instead of talking shit and accusing me of stuff, maybe show me some proof so I can go look into it for myself. Because you guys want to stay stuck on where, oh, she's this, and keep telling me what I am. I'm like, okay, but that's fine. You guys can think whatever you want. But if it comes down to like you showing proof that that's true about what you said about me or whoever, you better have something to back it up that can back what you said. Otherwise, it is all gossip. You're full of it. Okay, involves the military. Someone hacked your email. Involves a specific book. Okay, espionage, the practice of spying or using spies, typically by governments, to obtain political and military information. Involves stolen mail. Okay, federal charges, stealing mail. Federal charges, identity theft. Federal charges, espionage. Like, whatever the highest 3D form of judgment is, it's coming for you all. Grandma Betty Riggs is with us now. Grandma. Passover aunt is here now. Don't stress, the universe got our backs, and if you see a hawk, a predator is lurking, someone cheated, and someone has a really nice view. Okay, involve someone with green eyes, and karma is hitting this person. Ooh. Death, and the Seven of Wands reversed. Do less and get some rest. So if you feel like you just take care of your energy, collective, and yeah, if you feel like just resting and you don't want to do anything, that's okay. I won't judge you. Like, you probably need to recuperate or need a break. Okay, and could involve athlete or athletes, sports teams, and TV. Okay, these people can't reach you anymore. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, they got you under surveillance. So that's another reason, is like you are under surveillance at the same time these people are doing this to you. And like, I feel like the people that are watching you are like probably, I feel like I get the 422. I feel like they're impressed. The people who are surveillancing you, okay, they just like cannot believe. Like, collective, you're like taking down like groups of people that have been doing this for a long time, but you literally are just taking them all down by yourself. And you may be a female. Like, and that's what I think, that's the biggest upset, is that the people that are surveillancing you, it's just, you're not a dude, you're a female boss taking down these groups, because that's your purpose. So it ends with you. But these people cannot believe that you're like just one person. And also, you know, maybe they expect this kind of mentality or whatever you do, collective, from a man, but they don't expect it from a female. Okay, involves graduations. Someone has proof. Isn't graduation like June 13th or something? Okay, that's like next week. Someone wants like high school, I think. I don't know about college. Someone wants marriage. Okay, involves a student or students. Okay, like, okay, and then someone wants marriage or something, they will be forced to go back where they came from. It involves health insurance companies, and this involves a Libra sign, male or female. You or they don't care. They are doing noise campaigns. Karma is upon these witches and warlocks. Involves God. Involves an uncle, and this male is impotent. And time to let go, drop it, walk away, no take backs. So, involves an uncle. Karma is upon these witches and warlocks. They are definitely doing noise campaigns. I just put another noise complaint in. I'm like, this is like, I'm like seriously intuitive about when I do this kind of stuff, just because I'm like, I let people do things for a small amount of time just to see if they'll stop on their own. Okay, instantly, I'm a reader, dude, and I mean it. When someone approaches me and comes at me in the wrong way, I let them run game for a little bit. I let them come in. This is anyone, okay? And I'm like, all right, and I'm checking them out too. So I'm like reading them. But mostly it takes me like 5 seconds to get a read that this person's good or bad. Let's put it that way, just intuitively. And then if they continue, then I make sure to cover my ass so they can't spend it on me. So like, I let them do these noise campaigns for a certain amount of time, and then I'm like, okay, I don't react, I don't do anything, and then I'll end up getting a receipt for that, just to kind of back my ass up, because literally these people will just keep running with it. So you guys, my point is, just do what, let them play, but when you've had enough, make sure to get a receipt or report something, and just to show that you did try to bring attention to whatever these people are doing around you, okay? So it's just kind of like my way of being like, okay, well, I have to because this person wants to keep it going. So I already got enough stuff going on, but it's okay. I'll go get my receipt, and then they can sit there and deal with it because they want to put that out and then try to make me deal with it. Well, I'm not going to deal with it. If I own the building, if I owned what was going on, if it owned their unit, it would be a different story, but that's not, so this is not my responsibility. But if they're going to keep doing something like making noise campaigns at me, then I'll find a way to get my own receipt showing that I tried to bring attention to whatever these people are doing, and that's how I cover my ass. Okay, go and check, like, but just careful with people coming in. Like, your first thought about this person is probably what it is. Okay, don't disregard your first instinct or your first intuitive thought about a situation or person, place, or thing. Okay, go and check past receipts, books, documents, and records. Okay, you need to just walk away, but also like cover your ass. Okay, like make sure you're making smart moves. Okay, because everyone's just looking for an opportunity, collective, and that's what, and to my collective who watches me, to catch you slipping up so they can spin the block on your ass. Okay, so don't let them. Okay, watching these readings and stuff and getting your messages and getting the warnings gives you the upper hand against these people who are low vibing trying to do this stuff to you guys. Okay, someone is creative. Okay, the moon, the 9 of cups reversed, and the strength. Okay, and someone was poisoned. Okay, it could be a Leo or Cancer or Pisces. There are emails, and email receipts is proof. That's exactly what I did. I just sent an email. And I'm like, hey, can you try to fix it, or can you tell them to stop? And like, so that's how I handle that. So Passover cousin is here now. Okay, so your cousin might have got poisoned by someone, and there's emails as receipts. Okay, I'm hearing someone in the family or this uncle, someone going to jail. So these people going to jail. The cops are here, justice, like they're in death. Okay, and then also another thing is like this emperor is about to pass away. I feel like you don't know. I'm not sure if you know this person or not, but if you hear about someone you do know passing away, that is kind of like this emperor energy, and all the attacks that have been happening, stop. That person was the one, was the boss, the leader. Okay, and something was court ordered. Okay, did this while drunk, and that's more receipts too. Did this while drunk, and there are witnesses, or they were court ordered to either stop doing something or to do it, and this is a receipt and a backfire. Here's your earthquake warning. What time is it? 4:28 p.m. Earthquake just hit the Philippines. Was it 7.8? And there was like a 3. I don't know if they said 300-foot tsunami or what. Here's your earthquake warning. Okay. 4:29 p.m. on June 8, 2026. You need to ghost this person. Okay, and Passover brother is here now. Passover cousin. So if there's like a bunch of people that passed in your family, like you feel unexpectedly, there's some uncle that's involved with this emperor or this person. They're the devil. They're taking people out. I heard a silent killer. That's what I just heard. Or a silent serial killer. Okay, why strength? Okay, this is the truth. So it needs to be reviewed by a lawyer. Seek legal advice. So something some documentation or something, some information, you need to take it to a lawyer. Okay, and just go over with them. And if you don't like what the lawyer has to say, then get a second opinion. And if you don't like that, then get a third opinion. Okay, and go until you figure out a lawyer that works for you. Okay, someone joined the wrong team. This is the truth, and it's going down this weekend. Okay, 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Okay, involves stolen inheritance. Tell them no. Okay, someone passed away. So you're getting a victory. This person's gonna, yeah, someone is a predator. This emperor, that's who's gonna pass. Going down in 5 days. and involves music studios, recording studios, music records, vocals, and someone on drugs. Okay, something happened on Wednesday, and someone being held hostage. Look for them. Oh my God, look for them. I'm like, every time this card comes out, I start like trying to figure out like where these people are. Someone being held hostage, look for them. You know, I had a dream about that Nancy chick. What's her name? I always say it wrong. Nancy Guthrie or something like that. I had a dream that she was in, I believe, Mexico. And she was, I honestly, I don't know if it was her or not, but I saw like a female like arm, like, and she was making these two young, like, I don't know if they're Hispanic. I think they're Hispanic boys, probably like 6 and 8 or 8 and 10 or something like that. And she was cooking them breakfast, like in a kitchen. It was like a nice, like a house, like she was like a nanny for these two boys. So I don't know, but there's something like, I would definitely watch the Scorpio scale tarot reading. Like someone's like, they're in hiding. Someone's in hiding in a house or something, or a big house, and they got someone's hidden in a house. Could be close to a river or a lake. Okay, or somewhere where there's been a lot of fires. Okay, so I don't know. I just like, every time those cards come out, I kind of like try to see if I can figure out where they are. It involves past friends, and this person is an actor. I just saw they work at X. Okay, this happened in the East. Broken beyond repair, can't be fixed, and expect money. Oh yeah, okay, so you got the victory, the cycle's closed. This person's gonna pass, okay? And you know, people literally, if you have someone missing in your life, they're probably really close to where you're at. I don't know, like, I'm not like super obsessed with like, I don't have TV, but if I do like to watch some shows, but sometimes I'm like, but literally from what I've learned from like forensic, you know, shows or whatever, those kind of shows are cop shows too. It's usually they're really close to where they got taken from. Okay, and it's usually people that are closest ones to the people that are missing. So who was the last person to have contact with someone that's missing? Who had been around that person in the past year? Okay, and like, they're usually someone in the neighborhood or like wherever you live. It's usually someone around there, dude. I'm just letting you know. Okay, that's just from what I've seen from these shows and stuff. It's like there's always the ones that are closest to you, or they keep you close because that's familiar, right? So if they're like, if it's like a small community and someone's missing, then they shouldn't look outside the area first. They should look at the people that are closest to them and the whole entire community they're in first, and then look outside of that community if they can't find them. Because there's that, like, people just, doing stuff like that are gonna get caught. Okay, so don't let them send you out of town when the person that you're looking for is in town. Because how else, who would know these people other than the people like closest to them in their neighborhood, their neighborhoods and stuff like that? Like, who? So I'm not talking like celebrities. I'm talking like these people that go missing are just like people like chilling in the neighborhood, or they could be popular in their town or something, and then they just go missing, and like people are like, oh, it has to be outside of town. It's some it's probably just inside your community. And I don't know, y'all. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, that's what I got for this reading. 444. Okay. Level Tarot, I hope these messages help. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put yourself where you fit. Okay, this is over. So just get ready to feel like stronger. Okay, you're not gonna feel like attacked or in defense. Okay, and that's how you're gonna know that this person passed. If you might find out, you might not, but you might feel better. Okay, this emperor, this boss, and their groups are gone. Okay, justice is moving in, and this cycle's closed, and they're all under judgment, and you're protected. And just know they watching, but you're also under surveillance as well, because there's some sort of money that you didn't get, I feel like, that someone else took, and that's getting looked into right now. Okay, so that's what I got. I hope these messages help, and I will see you all for the next one.